Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the Star Draws live draw on today, the 7th of October at roughly-ish 9 p.m, a bit after, as per usual. Nice to see a bunch of people in chat already, as usual as well. Some familiar names. I can see Tim's just joined us, Wayne's here, Jem's here, Lee's here. Mark's here, feeling lucky. Let's hope so. And Stephen Rice as well, a name we haven't seen for a short while. Of his own accord, he's been away working, so nice to see Stephen back as well. So yeah, must be gold on. Tim's here, yeah. If only. All right. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week. It's been a fun one. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold, so I've just taken some cold and flu tablets. As boring as that sounds, the reason I'm telling you is because I washed it down with a pint of squash and a maple and pecan twist or whatever they're called. And you know what I'm like for apparently eating nuts before a stream. So for those of you that have been here a while, you'll know that I end up either choking or losing the ability to talk because I've taken a mouthful of nuts before going live. And yes, I know how that sounds, and yes, I know Russ will make a remark on it as well, as he usually does. But nonetheless, it may impact my speech even further than it usually does. So I thought I'd give you guys the heads up. Vodka works. Yes, I don't doubt that for a second, Wayne. I don't doubt that for a second. I might actually have to whip out the JD, as it were. The Jack Daniels, for those of you. That's not like a pet name that I have for anything. The Jack Daniels, the whiskey is what I'm getting at, as opposed to the vodka. Alright, so I'm going to move on before I dig myself into a relatively deep hole. So, as you can see on the screen, we have our special draws. You'll also see that these tickets are slowly selling out. The watch is getting there. The Mini Cooper draw is selling out. And we have a chance to win 20 tickets in that Mini Cooper today as well, I think, if I remember rightly. And we have our £500 cash for £1.50 a ticket. So make sure you're getting involved with these, because once we sell all these tickets, they will be drawn and we will find the winner. So make sure you're not sleeping on these special draws. Okay, let's get back to our main draws for the evening, shall we? Oh, look, it's not... Is it misbehaving itself for us today? No, it's behaving. There we go. Oh, God. That's why I stopped, Russ. That's why I stopped, because I kept saying things that would have been taken in an interesting way, so I thought I'd stop. Right, so let's just continue with the regularly scheduled entertainment for the evening, shall we? And we'll start with our first draw of the evening, which is going to be our £15 worth of wallet top-up credit, like it usually is. I noticed quite a few people had been using their accumulated wallet top-up credit, for want of a better term. There's some people that had won it from quite some time ago that still hadn't used it. I noticed there was a couple of people that came in this week, over the weekend in particular, to use their wallet top-up credit, so it's always good to get involved. What am I doing? Oh yes, legitimacy stuff. Current time. A little bit later than usual. 21:10, Monday the 7th of October, 2024. Nice one, Lee. Jack and Daniel, the left and the right one. Yeah. Anyway, random number generator. Where are we? There it is. Let's zero this one out while we're here. Very good, there goes that one. And how many total tickets do we have for this £15 wallet top-up credit? We have 100. There we go. Alright. Yes, I'm reading it and I'm thinking, is it 100 total tickets? Yes, it is 100 total tickets. It's me having a mental moment whilst also trying not to say something that I probably shouldn't say for live entertainment purposes from reading chat, that's for sure. So for those of you that are watching this back on replay and not able to read the chat, just know it was very close to taking a rather blue turn, let's say, and we'll leave it at that. So for the first draw of the evening, which is the £15 worth of wallet top-up credit, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 30. Ticket number 30. Do we have a 30? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We do indeed, and sure as anything, Stephen Rice comes back and he gets the first draw of his return. Stephen Rice there, the lucky winner of that £15 worth of wallet top-up credit, with winning ticket number 30. Well done, Stephen. Welcome back. Very good. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. One which I think looks absolutely fantastic. This Beetlejuice signed A3 set of posters, or £50 cash alternative, whichever you prefer. I agree, Stephen. Always magic here. Always, we make the magic happen, right? That's your resident Houdinis, as they would say. Alright, so for these Beetlejuice signed A3 posters, or the £50 cash alternative, we had 100 total tickets. So zero this one out. Chuck in our 100. And let's see. I hope you guys have actually checked this one out, because this one looks unreal. Kind of like the original, and I think that's the new one as well on the right hand side. I'm pretty sure it is. That's got Jenna Ortega in it. So it's pretty much, I'm actually curious to see how much this kind of stuff will be worth in a couple of years' time. Do you know what I mean? The collector's kind of mindset. I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that we're putting up that isn't that expensive now, but it's every so often we're going to have something that's like going to be a gold mine in 5 years' time kind of thing. And these are one of those things that I think might end up having that, because if these actors and actresses keep continuing down the paths they have been, then they're going to be like household names by the time they're like 50, and then this memorabilia is going to be worth like an absolute fortune. And I agree, Wayne. I know if I was allowed to partake, I would for sure be taking these posters. So yes, a fantastic prize yet again provided to you here at Star Draws. I had to get that in there for obvious reasons. Alright, so for these Beetlejuice signed A3 posters, or the 50 quid cash alternative, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 81. 81. Let's see, do we have an 81? We do have an 81. Jake Thomas. Well done, Jake. Fantastic. Jake Thomas there, the lucky winner of the Beetlejuice signed A3 posters, or the 50 quid cash alternative, whichever you prefer, Jake. I'm hoping you take the posters. Well, we'll be in touch in at least, well, maximum 2 days. That's the word I'm looking for. Maximum 2 days to find out what your preference is, and we'll get that sent across to you. Very good. Well done, Jake. Alright, let's move on to the next draw, which is, ironically, a draw set. The draw is a set of draws. 15 draw storage cart, or £60 cash alternative. Absolutely fantastic. When I showed this image to my daughter, who is 14 for those of you that care, her first thought was, imagine all the makeup I could put in this. At which point I thought that might be worthwhile getting, because I know where it all lives at the moment, and it's in about 40 different places around your bedroom, making an absolute mess. So having something like this in her room would probably be quite beneficial. Just as one example of a use. So for teenage girls to stick all their makeup in. There you go. That's one suggested use provided by yours truly. You can use it for whatever the hell you like. I mean, I'm just giving you one option. Alright, so let's zero out this random number generator. There it goes. And we had, again, just 100 total tickets for this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing odds. On everything we've got amazing odds, brilliant prizes, amazing odds, and no reason why loads of people shouldn't be trying to snap them up, I think is the way to put it, and I'm pretty sure everyone here would agree. Alright, so for these, or this rather, 15 draw storage cart, or the £60 cash alternative, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 22. 22. Yes, Lee. That's what I want it for. 22. Do we have a 22? No, we don't have a 22. Let's try again. Just 2. Just the 1 2. And now we've got one either side of that as well. Goodness me. Let's go again. If this comes up as 12. Oh, that's a shame. 44. 44. Do we have a 44? Let's have a look. We do not. One away again. Goodness me. The elusive draw set. 74 this time. 74. Do we have a 74? We do have a 74. Bruce Almighty. Big Brucey himself. Well done, Bruce. Fantastic. Bruce Almighty there, the lucky winner of the 15 draw storage cart or £60 cash alternative with winning ticket number 74. Very good, Brucey. Well done. Well done. I don't think I've read your name out for a while, Bruce, actually, come to think of it. That could just, again, be my memory being terrible, but I don't remember reading your name out for a while. And for those of you that were kind of wondering what I was saying in between when I referenced Lee, last week I made a reference to these drawers being filled with jelly, and I still think that would be a wonderful idea. Just because I'd love to see it in the trays. I'm not going to say what I was going to originally say because it wouldn't have sounded right. So I'm not going to say it. Bruce got loads of room for his makeup. Yes, I agree, Stephen. I agree. Bruce now has loads of room for all his weekend makeup for his antics that he goes out and does, I'm sure. And yes, Russ, I agree. There's a Brucey reference in there to Bruce Forsyth, of which, as we all know, I suck at. So I'm not going to do it. Because I'm terrible at it. Absolutely terrible. Star Draws is so appealing. Hello, dollies. Do your dealing. Indeed. Indeed. Very good. You see, this is why Russ is the brains of the operation, because he comes up with funny stuff like that. I just do the stupid talking and get it wrong half the time. That's the way this goes. Oh, God. Very good, very good. Right, before we move on to the next one, public service announcement. Keep your My Account details up to date, please. Click on this little My Account section at the top, or if you're on your mobile device, go into the little bobbly head, the head and shoulders portrait icon, which is the My Account section, and when you click on it, he kind of bobbles about. It's really funny. Go into there and you will see the ability to update your address, your email address, your phone number, your name, etc. Make sure each piece of information is correct. because if you're lucky enough to win, then one, we need to be able to get hold of you, and if we can't get hold of you, we can't arrange to send your prize to you, and two, if we're sending information to your address or your email address, if that's not correct, then you're not going to receive the prize. And the last thing we want is to send a prize out and you not receive it, because then it's essentially just wasted. Or what's even worse is if we can't get hold of you, then we have to, as we have done in the past, redraw the item and somebody else will win instead. So yes, we very much don't want to have to do that. So make sure you go into your little My Account section at the top, which on your mobile device is the portrait or the outline of the head and shoulders of a person, which bobbles around like a bubbly head when you click on it. And yeah, make sure you go in there and keep on top of your information, your email address, etc. Alright, enough of the boring stuff. Let's move on to the next draw, which is the Primark e-gift voucher, or £75 cash alternative. Primark, Primark, however you want to produce that word, or pronounce that word. There you go, that's the... Jesus, that was terrible. Pronounce, not produce. Oh, England is hard. Alright, let's zero out this random number generator. Knees and toes indeed, Lee. Oh, very good. Alright, how many total tickets did we have for this one? We had 100 total tickets for this one as well. Again, amazing odds. And all of these tickets didn't sell out, so the odds are even better than that again. And you know what that means? If all the tickets didn't sell out, that means there's more people that are still able to play. So make sure you're getting the word out there with your friends and family, etc. And I'll go into that referral section shortly. So make sure you're sticking around for that to make sure you're not missing out on some potential free cash. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Yes, I agree. I agree. Yes. I got that, Russ. I got that. Alright, so for this Primark, however you want to pronounce it, e-gift voucher or £75 cash alternative, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 54. 54. Do we have a 54? Let's have a look. Do we have a 54? We do not. Let's try again. Didn't move very far. 48. Do we have a 48? We don't have a 48, so we will try again. Well, that moved even less. 49. 54, 48, 49. Do we have a 49? No, we don't have a 49 either. Wow. It's just not... That's better. At least it moved a bit further this time. Ticket number 80. Do we have a ticket number 80? Let's have a look. We do. It's Big Brucey again. Bruce Almighty, the lucky winner there of that Primark e-gift voucher or £75 cash alternative. Whichever you prefer, Brucey. We'll be in touch within the next 48 hours to find out your preference and get that sent across to you. Winning ticket number 80. Well done, Bruce. Brilliant. Good game, good game, good game. See, it's terrible. It's rubbish. And yet I did it anyway. Just for you. That's for you, Russ, that was. So you can have a laugh. Terrible. The things I do. Oh, very good. Now he's got stuff to fill his drawers with. Exactly that, Casey. Exactly that. Okay, right. I know I said I'd go through it, so I will go through it. He says, as the image has disappeared. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? There it is. I found it. It ran away from me. Another Blue Peter moment. Here's one I prepared earlier. So, If you go into your little My Account section that I mentioned earlier, which if you're on a PC is just My Account at the top, or on your mobile device, the little portrait of the head and shoulders with the bobbly head, the outline of the figure, and then click on your My Wallet section at the top, and then click your Referrals button, you will be presented with a specifically unique address to you. This cannot be the same as anybody else's, and nobody else can have the same as yours. It is specific to you because it is a referral address. So when you were to send this address specifically to your friends and family to get them to have some fun and play along with us, and as we mentioned earlier, there's still a little bit of wiggle room for them to join in. There you go, Russ has got the link to it there. Look, see, he's a clever boy. He's a clever boy. The link to it's in chat at the moment for those of you that are watching live. And yes, so this link will take whoever you send it to the registration page to sign up. And if they're a new player to us, they will receive £2 worth of site credit absolutely free of charge, or wallet top-up credit to be precise. Which is our site credit anyway, so it's the same thing. But regardless, they will receive £2 worth of that wallet top-up credit to play with for free. Absolutely free of charge. Just for coming along, setting up an account, and having a shot to nothing, quite literally having some fun with us, as we usually do on a Monday night. And taking it from there. If they enjoy themselves and they continue to spend with us over time, if they spend over £10, the benefit of that for you is if they do spend over £10 in time, you will then receive £2 in wallet top-up credit absolutely free of charge. And it all happens automatically. You don't have to apply for it. It all gets populated into your account absolutely automatically and free of charge. And there's no limit to how many times this can be done. So let's say you sent out your referral address to 100 people and all 100 of them signed up. Each one of them would receive £2 free to play with wallet top-up credit. And if each one of those 100 then decided to continue to play and spent £10 each over time, then you would receive £2 wallet top-up credit for each one of those 100, which, doing quick maths, would make £200 worth of wallet top-up credit that you would generate just from sending out this address to 100 people. That's how crazy this idea is, that we're potentially giving away that much free money, literal free money. And you can track on this little bottom section here, you can track how many people have signed up using your address and the total amount of money you've made from it. Essentially, how much free money have you generated from giving people an address and telling them to sign up and spend a tenner over time. That's quite literally it. So make sure, again, you go into your My Wallet section at the top, or if you're on a mobile device, it is, sorry, My Wallet, the My Account section at the top. And again, on the mobile device, that is the bobbly head figure, kind of the portrait outline of the head and shoulders. And then go down to your My Wallet section and the referrals button to find that information. What do you mean you don't know 10 people? There's got to be at least 10 people in this room that you probably know, including me and Russ. I don't believe that for a second, Wayne. I don't believe that for a second. There's no way you could have all that memorabilia in your hallway as you enter your front door and not know at least 10 people to show that off to. I don't believe you for a second. Don't believe you for a second. Right. So yeah, referrals. Don't sleep on them. There's free money for everybody involved. Quite literally free money for everybody involved. Alright, let's get rid of that. That's very true, Casey. That is very true. I mean, you can send us the link, by all means. We just can't do anything with it. So, yeah. Yes, we have our own admin accounts that are quite literally restricted, so we can't play with them. They are admin only. Strictly no able to buy ticketio. in very loose Spanish terms. Right, let's move on and do the next draw of the evening, shall we? And that is the 20 entries to the Mini Cooper draw. That is the next draw of the evening. Alright, very good. So, this draw is for, I know we mentioned it at the start of the stream, so our Mini Cooper that we have up for grabs in the special draws. This draw is for 20 tickets in that draw. So when we eventually draw it, when all the tickets have sold, then you will have at least 20 tickets if you win this draw. So I know quite a few people have got involved with this, because 20 chances to win a car is, you know, it sounds ridiculous on paper anyway. I've got 20 chances to win an actual car. It's unbelievable. And yes, Russ, I agree. My Spanish is as good as my impersonations. Yes. Now imagine if I tried to do a Spanish Bruce Forsyth. Now that would be gold. I wouldn't even know how I would start to go about it, but I think it would be quite funny nonetheless. The stupid part is I'm actually thinking of how could I make that work. That's how ridiculous this scenario is. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to move on. How many total tickets have we got for this 20 entries in the Mini Cooper special draw? We have 100 total tickets. Oh, Bruce Forsythio. Yes. Alright, so for this 20 entries in the Mini Cooper special draw, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 29. 29. Do we have a 29? Let's have a look. We do have 29. Goodness me, Brucey. Oh my god. It's like he's trying to will it to happen. Bruce Forsyth. No, it's not Bruce Forsyth. It's Bruce Almighty. See what you got me doing now, talking about Bruce Forsyth and silly Spanish impressions. It's Bruce Almighty that's won, the third time this evening. Bruce Almighty, the lucky winner there of the 20 entries in the Mini Cooper special draw, with winning ticket number 29. Very good, very good. I don't even know how it would go. How would it go? I can't even do a Spanish accent. It just doesn't work. Does it work? Good gameo. Good gameo. No, that sounds very much more Middle Eastern. See? It doesn't work. Nonetheless, I tried and failed horribly. Good gameo. Yes, there we go. Brucey won. It's terrible. Right, I'm moving on. That was horrendous. Oh, but worth it, right? I'm sure you guys love listening to me make an absolute monkey of myself. It definitely sounded like Eastern European or something. That was definitely not Spanish. Oh, alright, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's zero out this random number generator. There it goes. And let's get to making sure you guys are remembering about the InstaWins. Now, we've had quite a few purchases on the InstaWins this week. And by quite a few, I mean quite a few. There was quite a lot. So much so I had to check to see if anybody had actually won something, because quite a lot of tickets going through and people not winning just means that you have more chance of winning when you play, because there's less erroneous tickets, for want of a better term, or non-winning tickets available in the total pool, which makes the odds of you getting a winning ticket that much higher. So make sure you're checking out these InstaWins, and I'm sure Russ will, just on cue, post that link in chat for those of you that are here, and for those of you that aren't or are watching this video back, then you can just go to the burger menu at the top of your mobile device, or on a PC you can hover over the All Draw section and then go into the InstaWins page there, which will take you to this InstaWins page, and you will see all 3 of our current InstaWins. That's right, the Cash Vault Code, the Devil's Deal, and the Credit Grabber. Now these 3 are exactly as the name suggests. They are instant gratification should you be lucky enough to win. So you play them, and there's no waiting around for draw night. If you are lucky enough to have won a prize, you'll be notified instantly, and there comes the instant gratification. And the other big benefit of these InstaWins is the ticket price is actually quite low on all 3 of them. So £2 a ticket, £1.66 a ticket, and 99p a ticket, which makes them fantastic for adding into your basket for our free mystery draws that we do every week. Because as those of you that are familiar with those draws, and I'll go through them in a sec, those draws have our tier 2 and tier 3 mystery draws have price thresholds. So if you're just short of those thresholds, which you'll see every time you go into the basket page or the checkout page, you'll have a little banner at the top which will tell you if you spend X amount more, you'll be entered into a free mystery draw. So make sure you're keeping an eye on those, because you don't know if you're 70 pence short or something, you can just hop over to the InstaWins page, add in a Credit Grabber ticket, and you'll then be above that threshold and be entered into a free mystery draw, absolutely free of charge. And talking of those mystery draws, I think I may as well just go into those quickly while we're here as well, because they are, as the name suggests, free, and we do them every week. For those of you that are here every week, this will be boring. Nonetheless, there are new people amongst us, and we do have new people signing up every week, so I will go through it for those of anybody that is watching the videos back, etc. We have 3 tiers of mystery draws, and we're tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 1 is very simple and straightforward. Just buy a ticket during the week. That's it. Any ticket, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's the special draws that we started the stream with, doesn't matter if it's just one of those InstaWins, doesn't matter what it is. It could even be our early bird section, which is 10% off future draws. In our early bird section, when you go into the all draws section and scroll down, you will see the early bird section, and that is upcoming draws for future weeks with a 10% reduced value. Any ticket, just one ticket, and you will be entered into the tier 1 free mystery draw absolutely free of charge. Tier 2 free mystery draw, however, is slightly different. So to be entered into the tier 2 free mystery draw, you need to have a basket total, that's one single transaction total, of £10 or more. So if you do hit that threshold of £10 or more in your basket before you hit the checkout button, so add everything in before you press the checkout button, and if it hits over £10, then you'll be entered into the tier 2 free mystery draw absolutely free of charge. And the tier 2 mystery draw doesn't replace the tier 1, it's an additive thing. So because you will have purchased at least one ticket, and you have over £10 worth of tickets in your basket for that transaction, you will be entered into tier 2 free mystery draw and the tier 1 free mystery draw. Which leads us then on to the tier 3 free mystery draw, which is for the slightly bigger spenders amongst you, which is a £25 single basket transaction value. So instead of the £10 for tier 2, it's £25 for the tier 3. So if you are spending £25 or more on tickets, you will be entered into the tier 3 mystery draw, the tier 2 mystery draw, and the tier 1 mystery draw absolutely free of charge, all automatically. You don't have to do anything extra, and it's as I said, we draw them every week. So make sure you're not missing out on these mystery draws. And I keep saying the word mystery, but not explaining what the mystery is. Well, the mystery is we don't know what these prizes are going to be. I have no idea. Like this week's, I'm about to do them in probably about 10-15 minutes. I don't know what the prizes are. It's going to be a mystery until we get to drawing them. So every week it ranges. Some weeks we'll have wallet top-up credits. Some weeks we'll have tickets in other draws. Some weeks we even have tickets in the special draws, like the Mini Cooper, for instance, or the £500 cash. So there's a lot of options it could be, and we never really know until it comes to drawing it. That's why it's a mystery. There's again a Toya Wilcox reference in there somewhere, I think. Alright, so yes, I just reading the comments in chat that I'd missed along the way. Wayne's not in the draws this week because his wife says you only get screwed once a fortnight. That means you can only play once a fortnight. But you win. You don't get screwed. You win when you play. Even though you are one ticket wonder Wayne, you end up winning. Oh, you're in for... Oh, right. I'm with you. I understand. I read your second comment and now I understand. You're in for the normal draws, just not the tiers. Yeah. I'm with you. You got screwed today, Lee, in your tyre. Do you know what? That's really strange that you say that, because I had a screw in my tyre on Friday. Genuinely, I had a screw in my tyre on Friday, and about 3 weeks ago, I had another screw in a different tyre. Both of which, luckily, I managed to get repaired instead of needing to replace the tyre entirely. So it saved me a little bit of money, but still, nonetheless, I feel your pain, Lee. I feel your pain. Alright. You got taken up the shard? I don't know if I can I say that? Is that allowed? I'm assuming you mean the place in London, the actual building. That's the word I'm looking for. A building in London, the Shard. You got taken up the Shard. Yes. I know Russ's mind went exactly the same place as mine did, except I need to try and curb mine a little bit more, as people will hear my voice as opposed to necessarily seeing Russ's chat comments. So I'm gonna not say anymore. That's very cleverly. I like that. I like what you've done there. It left you feeling flat. That's very good. As long as you had a superhero come and rescue me. That's good. That's good. It's always nice when you've got someone you can rely on to get you out of a sticky situation, right? No, Russ, I don't need any comments about sticky situations. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's move on to one I think quite a few people have been waiting for, which is the Zero Stick 5-piece Ninja Pan Set. This does look very, very appealing, to say the least. Appealing? There's a joke in there, because you peel your spuds and stuff and yeah? Oh, very good. I made a joke, and I kind of didn't realise I made a joke, and now it's not even funny, even when I think about it. I forget I said anything. It wasn't a joke. You don't peel anything to go in saucepans at all. Anyway, Ninja Zero Stick 5-piece pan set, or £100 cash alternative. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Yes, that it does. And yes, I was looking at these again to add to my Ninja collection. Something I'm definitely probably going to end up getting. Probably. That's perfect England again. I'm aware of that. They look amazing. And probably like the rest of the Ninja stuff, they probably are amazing, to be perfectly honest. Zero Stick are good. Very good. I'll take your word for it, Wayne. I'll take your word for it. Alright. How many total tickets do we have for this? Because I think I've waffled on for long enough between draws now. Let's get on with this, shall we? Let's get on with this. We had 100 total tickets. Again, just fantastic odds. Alright, so for this Ninja Zero Stick 5-piece set, or the £100 cash alternative, may the luck be with you. Ticket number 25. Let's have a look. Do we have a 25? We don't have a 25. Okay, let's go again. Ticket number 43. 43. Let's have a look. You've got to be kidding me. What a night it's turning out to be for big old Bruce Almighty. Well, well, well. That's 4 wins for Bruce Almighty. 4 wins tonight. I think that's now equaling our all-time record of number of wins in a week. That's 4 wins for Bruce Almighty. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, Brucey. Winning there the Ninja Zero Stick 5-piece set or £100 cash alternative with winning ticket number 43. Well done, Bruce. Goodness me. God, when we contact you to find out if you want your cash alternatives, there's going to be like 3 different things. Goodness gracious. The luck really is with Bruce tonight. Goodness me. And it's definitely led me down some questionable choices in terms of impressions and accents and all that kind of stuff. So you've definitely done a number on me, Bruce, that's for sure. You've led me down a path which caused me to make more of a fool of myself than I usually do. 4 wins on the trot. Are they actually in a row as well? Goodness me. You can't write it. You just can't write it. Right, well, let's see if he gets the next one as well then, shall we? So the next one is the £150 worth of tax-free cash. I wonder if he's in this one. He probably is, knowing Bruce. He's probably gone in all of them. That's what he usually does. Yeah, there he is. Oh, goodness. All right, there's definitely a solid chance of getting 5 on the trot. Something never before seen at Star Draws. Let's see if he gets it today, shall we? So for the £150 of the tax-free cash, we had 100 total tickets. Yes, Lee, I agree. He is very much being greedy. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I saw at least one of his orders, and he definitely dug deep, that's for sure. So, in some respects, I kind of get it. But, doesn't mean he needs to be greedy, does it? He could allow some other people some luck and some winning of prizes, and hopefully we'll see a different winner right now. Let's find out, shall we? For this £150 worth of tax-free cash, may the luck be with you. What was that? 41? That was really weird. That was kind of like I said it in my head, but I didn't say it through my mouth. Which is really interesting, considering I need to say it through my mouth for it to come out into the microphone for you guys to hear me. I don't quite know what happened there mentally. I kind of had a bit of a breakdown. 41. That is the first ticket drawn. Do we have a winning ticket 41 for this £150 worth of tax-free cash? We don't have a 41. Alright, let's try again. 47 this time. 47. Yes, very much a brain fart, Lee. I completely agree. 47. Do we have a 47? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Bruce Almighty again, winning the £150 worth of tax-free cash with winning ticket number 47. Brucey, you've set a new record. Absolutely, I completely agree with you, Stephen. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say the same thing. Absolutely unreal. Never before seen at Star Draws. We've never seen 5 wins by the same person in an evening. We've just never seen it. I mean, there's you know, we have limitations to the amount of tickets people can buy for this very reason. As you guys will have seen, there's only so many tickets you're allowed to buy. So for him to get this kind of luck is just absolutely unreal. And we're not done yet. There's still one more draw and the 3 free mystery draws as well. I wonder, is Brucey going to run away with a record? Let's find out, shall we? So the last of our main draws of the evening is the Airbnb £200 e-gift voucher or £200 cash alternative if you're not looking to go away anytime soon, or maybe gift this to somebody. Christmas is coming up. Dare I say it, Christmas is coming up, whether I like it or not. So, for this £200 Airbnb voucher, yes, Mark, I agree. I think it's somebody else's turn. I completely agree. What ticket are we going for today, Mark? Because usually you come in with your lucky ticket. Let's see what we're aiming for you today, Mark, shall we? There we go. As Russ has just confirmed, I forgot what the number was, but there it is in chat. 10% is the max anyone can buy. 10%. So he has been very lucky indeed. So Mark's on 24 and Stephen's on 14 for this one. Alright, okay, so let's zero this one out. Let's see. Your one's there, is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, Wayne's at number 3. Alright, okay. Okay. So how many total tickets? We just had 100 for this as well. Just 100 total tickets for this £200 prize. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, okay. So we're looking at Mark's at number 24, Stephen's at 14, and Wayne's at 3. Alright, well, let's see, shall we? For this Airbnb e-gift voucher or the £200 cash alternative, may the luck be with you. 92, right down the other end of the spectrum. Let's have a look. Do we have a 92? Do we have a 92? We don't have a 92. Alright, let's try again. Big 100, right at the top. Right at the top, we have a winner, and it's not Bruce Almighty. It is Freddie Benton. Well done, Freddie. Fantastic, Freddie. Great stuff. Freddie Benton there, the lucky winner of the Airbnb £200 e-gift voucher or the £200 cash alternative, whichever you prefer, Freddie. We'll be in touch within 48 hours to find out which one you would prefer. Very good. Well done, Freddie. And you broke Bruce's streak. 5 on the bounce. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Okay, so that leads us to our 3 free mystery draws. So here's one I prepared earlier. There it is. And I'm going to get a random number generator up here as well. And I may as well zero this one out whilst we're here. There it goes. Very good. Alright, so just because I've got a feeling that's not how you spell star, you monkey. Oh, well, there you go. It's right at the top. You would have thunk it. Let's come down to our early birds. For those of you that weren't aware, early birds, I did mention it earlier, 10%. Save 10% on tickets. Look at this. We come down. We've got a Ninja Foodie Blender Soup Maker. We've got another 20 entries in the Mini for 10% cheaper right now. 20 chances to win a car for £1.89 a ticket. That's just... Alright, Wayne, we shall see you soon, no doubt. No doubt. I think Russ did mention it earlier. If you're not in the tiers, you should be in the tiers. But if you're not, then we'll look into it, obviously. Because if you bought tickets this week, you should at least be in tier 1, if not tier 2. Usually in the first 2, aren't you? But if you're not, then we'll look into it and we'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted for you, as usual. We will get it sorted. Right. So yes, early birds. Don't sleep on these early birds because there are some fantastic prizes coming up. Oh my god, the A3 Star Wars signed movie poster set again. That means I want to buy this. Right. Check out the early birds because you save yourself money on buying tickets on fantastic prizes. Right. I'm going to stop there. Right. Tier 1. Tier 1 free mystery draw. for this week, what do we have up for grabs? We have 3 tickets in the Lego Star Wars R2-D2 draw. That is here. This one here. So the Lego Star Wars R2-D2, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Or there's a 60-week cash alternative. You will win 3 tickets in this draw, which has sold quite a few tickets already, considering we've got a week left. You will receive, for this week's Tier 1 free mystery draw, 3 tickets in this draw. I mean, yeah, it looks brilliant. It looks amazing. I know we had a Groot one up not so long ago, very similar to this R2-D2 one, and that, I think we had to do like 2 or 3 of those across the span of a couple of months, just because so many people wanted it. And this size and kind of, I'll say, difficulty of Lego piece is so good because it doesn't take you like weeks to make. You can actually make it in one sitting. For most people, anyway. For most people. Even the kids apparently can make this in one sitting. So these are fantastic prizes. I mean, even the little Lego Batman collection, the collector's edition set on that right hand side there. There's a little Lego section in there amongst other pieces. So yes, so this week's Tier 1 free mystery draw is 3 tickets in this Lego R2-D2 model or £60 cash alternative. So how many people do we have eligible for this one? We have 30 people. 30 people eligible. So let's get this in. 30. There we go. So for this week's Tier 1 free mystery draw, I agree, Jem, my kids love Lego as well, as do I. It's probably my fault that they love Lego, to be perfectly honest. So this week's Tier 1 free mystery draw, which is the 3 tickets in the Lego Star Wars R2-D2 draw, or the £60 cash alternative, that draw to take place next week. May the luck be with you. Ticket number 3. 3 tickets, ticket number 3. Couldn't ask for much more than that. Do we have ticket number 3? Of course we do, and it is Lee. Well done, Lee. Lee Paul there, the lucky winner of the Tier 1 free mystery draw this week, which is those 3 tickets in the Lego Star Wars R2-D2 or £60 cash alternative draw to take place next week. Well done, Lee. You got something. You got something. Fantastic. Alright, let's move on to the Tier 2 mystery draw. What do we have this week? We have another 3 tickets. Ooh, very exciting. Very exciting. 3 tickets in the Ninja Foodie Blender and Soup Maker draw. That's this one that I pointed out to you just now. Ninja Foodie Blender and Soup Maker. I think this might be next on my Ninja purchases list. My quite hefty Ninja purchases list. I think this one might be at the top. Because if we're coming into the winter months, I can't think of anything better than making my own homemade soup. Nice to warm your cockles, as they say. Oh, jeez, I'm definitely coming out with them this evening, aren't I? Goodness me. Goodness me. This evening's been just bonkers. It's going to be a write-off, I think. But I'm sure we'll still legally be able to post this video. I think we've dodged enough bullets. Alright, so for this Tier 2 mystery draw, how many people do we have eligible? We have 22 people eligible for this one. I see Gem's getting her number in there. Gem's at number 6. Let's zero that one out. That would help if I actually put 00 before hitting the generate button. you can write to Ofcom as much as you like, Russ. Most of this stuff is your fault, so you crack on. Although, no doubt, I will take the blame. Nevertheless, if what's the term? If I go down, I'm taking you with me, or something along those lines. That's another one. God's sake, I need to just stop talking, don't I? Jesus. Right, anyway, what did I say? How many total people did we have in this Tier 2 mystery draw? How many did I say? 22. Goodness me. 22. Right, 1 to 20. That's not a 2. That's a 2. That's better. 1 to 22. Right, so for this week's Tier 2 free mystery draw, which is the 3 tickets in the Ninja Foodie Blender and Soup Maker draw to take place next week. That's this one here. 3 tickets, if I didn't mention it just now. 3 tickets in that draw. May the luck be with you. 14. Who's at 14, I wonder? Let's find out. Who is at 14? It is Emily Davey. Well done, Emily. Wow. The girls are coming in hot on the free draws this week, aren't they? To say the least. Well done, Emily. Emily Davey there, the lucky winner of this week's Tier 2 free mystery draw, which is the 3 tickets in the Ninja Foodie Blender and Soup Maker draw to take place next week. Well done, Emily. Brilliant. All right. Which leads us to our final draw of the evening, which is our Tier 3 free mystery draw, as it typically is. So, what do we have up for grabs for this week for our Tier 3 free mystery draw? Well, we have 4 tickets in the Mini Cooper special draw. That's right. You heard me right. 4 chances to win a car given away absolutely free of charge. And as we've seen in recent weeks, because we had another one last week, not that I can remember what it was, but there was one of the bigger prizes last week, which I'm sure Russ will remind me of at some point, that was won by somebody that had free tickets in that draw from the week prior. They were away. They hadn't played this week, or well, last week. They hadn't played in the week, but because they'd won the free tickets in the week before, they actually won that draw. So we know how important these free tickets are, because we've seen plenty of people winning the actual prizes from the free tickets that get generated. And this week's, there you go, there it is, Russ posting it in chat. It was the Ninja Double Stack XL, won by Simon Shaw. Simon had won, I think it was 6 tickets in that draw from the week prior, from the Tier 3 free mystery draw. Now this week's Tier 3 free mystery draw is 4 tickets in a Mini Cooper. And that's a little bit different to a Ninja Double Stack. So, free tickets to win a car gives you 4 free chances to actually win a actual car. Which just sounds absolutely crazy, but that's what we're doing anyway. Nonetheless, we're giving away free tickets to win an actual car. Right, so how many people are eligible for it? Let's see, we have 16 people eligible for it. Right, so let's zero this one out. There it goes. 1 to 16, before I forget the number. Yes, there is a difference between a Ninja Double Stack and a car. Yes, you can't fry your nuggets in the car. Maybe on the engine if you left it there long enough. I've seen people cooking eggs on car engines in the past, I think, in some random clips on Tinterwebs. So maybe it's possible you could fry your chicken nuggets in the car. I don't think I'd want to eat them if you had fried your chicken nuggets in the car or on the car, or however it should be grammatically correctly worded. But you're right, you should do that in an air fryer and then just drive the car safely without cooking nuggets. The whole sentence is weird. It really has been one of those evenings. Alright, so for the last draw of the evening, which is the Tier 3 free mystery draw, which is those 4 tickets in the Mini Cooper car special draw. What's that, Russ? I've frozen my nuggets in the car when the heater broke, but that's a different story. Yes, I'm sure you did freeze your nuggets when the heater broke. They must have been already frozen from the shop you bought them from, right? I'm sure that's what you're referring to. Regardless, let's get this last draw done for the Tier 3 free mystery draw this week, which is 4 tickets in the Mini Cooper car special draw. May the luck be with you. Ticket number 12. I know, correct, yes indeed. Ticket number 12. Who is at 12? It is Freddie Benton. A double win this week for Freddie. Well done, Freddie Benton. Freddie Benton there, the lucky winner of the Tier 3 free mystery draw, which is this week 4 tickets in the Mini Cooper car special draw. Well done, Freddie. Winning ticket number 12. Winning ticket number 12. Brilliant. Double win for Freddie. A record-setting 5 on the trot. 5 in a row wins for Bruce Almighty this evening. And a couple of other wins for some other people. I think there was the girls coming in hot on the free draws. I think Lee got one and Emily Davey got one, and then Stephen Rice managed to come back this week after a couple of weeks off and got his wallet top-up credit, and I think Jake got the last one as well. Not that the Beetlejuice signed posters, that's what that was. Very jealous of that one. Well done to Jake for that, and well done to everybody, especially Brucey this week. We will of course be doing this again next week, which will be Monday the 14th of October. Yes, we're in October now. Was it 4? I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5. Am I wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's definitely 5. Definitely 5 prizes on the bounce. So yes, a new record set at Star Draws this evening. A new record set. So yes, make sure you're with us next week, Monday the 14th at around about 9 o'clock. Thank you everybody for joining us in chat today and having some fun. For those of you that were with us to witness the brand new record being set. And thank you for the continued support moving forward as well. I know we wouldn't do it if we weren't having fun, that's for sure. But at the same time, we want to make sure you guys are having fun. So thank you guys for the support, and yes, we will be in touch for those people that have cash alternative options, mainly Brucey, to be honest. We'll be in touch, and yeah, to find out your preference and get that sent out within the next 48 hours. So we will hopefully see you guys next week, Monday, 9 o'clock. Thank you to everybody, and until next week, of course, don't forget, here at Star Draws, where these are the draws you're looking for. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, everyone.